Alright, hey y'all, it's Pete the Hulk. I'm back in the long dark, episode 15. We are going to do a quick look in here for the fish cakes recipe that I couldn't find last time. I did what people do. I went and watched the video. So, yeah. Let me get in here and get this recipe going. Yeah, I mean, I've been having a good time crossing the maps and showing off different ways and to get around different loot and stuff, but I'm trying to move the bar a little bit quicker, so I already see it right there. And this is one of like 3 places you can find it in here. You can find it here, and I want to say one of the other places was like on one of these stairs, like maybe up a little higher. Yeah, it was on this type of stairs. So I think it was like right around in here maybe. Or maybe on this flight. But yeah, it's literally like sitting on a step. So they weren't... Now, could I have maybe put it together that... that it could, you know, be on a bulletin board? Yeah, maybe I should have put that together. But... it's a tiny little thing in a dark little area. It's not easy to see. But there you go, coastal fish cakes. Now, what these do is they give you like an instant stamina boost. So let's say I had been jogging and I was down all the way out. I could eat a fish cake. It should give me back some more of that bar over there to the right. But it's also going to increase the maximum amount that I can use. Increase your carry weight by 3 kilograms. And instead of having a negative side effect attached to it, it actually gets rid of cabin fever, or it helps. So, one of the recipes out there that actually seems like it's got some good stuff going for you all the way around. Now, I don't really see what the big deal about the headache is, personally. But I certainly understand why it would bother some people. I get kind of twitchy about sound glitches. Like, I've had to stop broadcasts and playthroughs just because something was going wrong with the sound. So if you don't like the flashy, trippy colors and everything, and you find it annoying or dizzying, I certainly understand that. But I think what you can do, and I'll give it a shot at some point, but I gotta get back to where I can make all this stuff. I'm gonna make some rosehip pie, and they give you an energy boost, but they also give you a headache. So I was thinking, what if you do an energy pie, right? And then you drink a rosehip tea for the pain. Or who knows, maybe you got a pocket full of hydrocodones and you're good to go. Speaking of which, I mean, let's give it up to Bear Lake having its quite a lot of drugs in it. I'm really heavy because I have a battery on me. Pizza, why are you walking around with a battery in your pocket? Well, if I remember correctly, and I think I do, there is another signal tower here. So I don't know if that just boosts signal or help you find caches in other regions. But I think it was here. I'm pretty sure. So, got the recipe, and then I want to, like I said, I want to go up to the signal tower. I don't know if I'm going to loot too much. I think I'd really be interested in is switching out some of my clothing for lighter weight stuff, but that's about it. Well, at this point, I've got... Sorry about the wind, it's just the mechanic in the game. And actually, well, and also, like I said, I have like a 33-pound battery on this, and no matter what, I'm I wouldn't exactly be cruising down this road. What time is it? But so I feel like looting is, generalized looting is a bit lower on the list because I've come to realize that it's not. I thought. Well, I knew the rifles were in random look. I mean, I know. I'm just saying. Like, I thought maybe when I first started this series, I'd be running into stuff. Like you could maybe find one of these lanterns in varying places, or stuff like that. But basically, things are either region locked or sometimes locked to a specific POI. So from what it seemed like to me, like in Hush River Valley, you're gonna have to like just kind of wander around and check these dead bodies. Where in here, it was one of 3 places in the lighthouse. So I think more often than not than a recipe, it's gonna be, like I said, tied to a specific location, POI type place. Can't even reach that. Wasn't here the last time I was here, or oh, this seems to be moved, they don't have this here, or like the matches in Pleasant Valley at the farm aren't guaranteed anymore, things like that. I mean, it's been fun. But I can't say overly helpful. Oh yeah, so yeah, there is another tower here. I think I have everything. I don't know if I mean, you can usually find a decent amount of scrap metal around this base. Or, what is this called? Yeah, I'll look at it in a minute. Let me get rid of this battery. Alright. Here we go. Alright, so I will peek in these trailers. I'll look around a little bit. I really more often consider this place a place to find stuff like tools and firewood. Lanterns and varying things, but I don't remember being like the best spot for clothing. You never know. I'd take a Mariner's Pico. That'd be great. I mean, Expedition Parka, obviously. There we go. Yeah, if I can get those 5 pieces of scrap right here, I'll go ahead and put those in too and turn it on. I don't know if I'll get an Aurora. Oh, I mean, you'd think I would. That's how it's been working. There we go. Yeah, Pizza made poor choices and decisions, and unfortunately I forgot my pry bar somewhere. Who knows? I might be able to find another one here. But I figure lockers are a good chance for that random good, piece of random good gear. Sometimes they just show up in a random drawer or a container. I mean. Let's check this other trailer real quick. But yeah, I want to see if I can get the scrap metal. That's really what I'm looking for. And I'll probably have more luck inside. I've had a lot of luck with luck, I guess. I don't know what you want to describe it. I just haven't run into a lot of wolves. Now, the wolves are actually turned up for this particular difficulty.
I'll take it.
Did I ever get it? I did, okay. I can't remember if I ever got a second pair of underwears or not. Yeah, I mean, just 2 more pieces of scrap metal now. I can start that up.
I think I can use this.
Right. But yeah, other than a few lockers inside, I really don't remember there being a ton of like opportunities to find clothing in the whatever this is called, the maintenance yard, something like that. I don't remember. Desolation Point reached. That's all. Okay. I'm pretty sure this has a name. Oakley Dokley. As I say, these are usually both locked. But anyway, the Wolbies can all be up in here having a good time and messing with you. We get some firewood. Now you can beach comb here, and that's been turned up. So you can, you know, definitely find more varied type things. Let me get in here and have a quick look around. Might see if I have a flare. Oh, it's pretty bright. There's a piece of scrap right there. So, yeah, there we go. Grab that. Oh, I must have had some on me. Even better. Alright, that's all I need. Lots of leather parts, even got a bullet over here. Cloth, scoring pretty good. There's the Pilgrim loot table. But, as I like to mention, RNG can be RNG. They can get you... Oh, there's a hacksaw.
Oh, lucky day.
In pretty good shape. Let's check this toolbox. Sometimes they'll stick a pry bar in a drawer. Now sometimes there can be loot under this shelf that can be hard to reach, and sometimes there's stuff back here if you want to... Oh, there's something back there, I think. That might have just been a weird reflection. If you want to break those crates down and look behind them, there's the hammer. That's another thing I was hoping for here. I don't really need it, but I just wanted to illustrate this is a place where you can find tools. I definitely look for hammer hacksaw here. There we go. Oh yeah, I guess that should be my out for some memento type things. There's a battery right there. And you used to sometimes be able to find tools around this pegboard, but since I've already found some, I wouldn't want you guys to miss the world's best minigame. I mean, you guys contain your
Well,
excitement.
this stuff will come in handy.
Nice find. All that's good stuff, but not overly helpful to me right now. Oh yeah, I was gonna see if yeah. Let's use the oil. Skadoosh. Ski jacket. Like I said, yeah, usually what I try to do when I'm running around: stim pack, distress pistol. It's kind of see like, okay, well, if I had, let's say I'd started in here, what kind of clothing might I have had? What kind of start would it have
Hope nobody
been?
needs this anymore.
Not bad. Especially if you have a pry bar. Which I do not. I mean, I do. And just to show you, there is a way to get through here. Sometimes you can find some firewood, dead guy. Yeah, what's up, buddy? You haven't have a pry bar, do you?
This'll come in handy.
You got a 100% torch. Candy. Why would you come up here? Wolves, maybe? Oh boy, there we go. That's different. Well, like I said, I got the scrap. I'm gonna go put that down on the signal tower and cut it on. And since I'm gonna turn that on, I might go ahead and start heading back to Coastal Highway. Because if I get the Aurora, then I should have a pretty decent night of travel. So yeah, there's a small, one of those small caches here. I'll turn this on, and if I wanted to stay for the Aurora, I could wander around looking for it. I also assume it helps turn the one on, like, let's say there's caches on the Coastal Highway. I'm not talking about preppers caches or the bunkers. I'm talking about the little story tale related caches you can find. Yeah, so you don't even get a marker that says you've turned on this one because it's not part of the tale. So I'm wondering, like, honestly, I wonder how that integrates in. I kind of think it's probably going to be like something that shows up in like maybe the actual storyline. Like I said, you turn it on, you can help find. It helps you find the little caches that are around and the areas that are around. So it might just be that's its purpose, but. I'd like to think it's worth. Maybe has a little more use. Oh, this is the Rickon you can get in here. This is a place to forge, so if you grab that hammer, there's usually some coal around. You can most certainly. Yeah, how many torches do I have? Skadoosh. I have forged here, but it was under some interesting circumstances, so it wasn't like plenty of scrap. We already had like 5 or 6 pieces we found around. So add on what you find in here. Like I said, we got coal. You need to get either the temperature up to 144 degrees and then put in 4 or 5 pieces of coal, or use like 7 or 8 pieces of coal just straight to get it up there to be hot enough to forge with. You got any goodies on you? I know. I'll give you some coffee here in a minute. Because that's what you should do when your stomach's all angry at you. Drink a big thing of coffee. Oh, interwebs are acting up. That'll be fun. Guess we'll see how that goes. Could look like a big old mess for you right now. I don't know. It could have fixed itself already. Oh well. Time to go. Thanks for all the fish. Well, yep. Honestly, that's going to do it here for Desolation Point. I don't really feel like going to the church. I don't really think it's necessary. Can I cut through here? Sapling. Very cool on this one there. Miss, pardon me as I scooch around y'all. And yeah, that's going to do it for old Desolation Point. At least in this run. Yeah, you guys, you really got to look around for those recipes. They are no joke. I've had a hard time finding a couple of them. I mean, they're just tiny little pieces of paper stuck somewhere. I wonder if I should just go up on this side. Oh, no, looks like you can. The top part looks kind of steep. But yeah, I mean, it's like, do I head down Crumbling Highway hoping for the Aurora? Come on, there we go. I think so. I got proper warmth. I don't really want to waste all the love I've got from this coffee going on right now. What's up, Mr. Wolf? Not today, my friends. Not today.
Oh, it's getting dark out here.
I honestly figured they'd both run in the same direction. I'm surprised they split up. Oh my gosh. I wonder how thirsty this makes you. Pretty thirsty, yeah. It's basically just flour and water. Sometimes there's fat in it. I hear the noise. Nice. So, it's Aurora Wolves, Aurora Bears, Aurora whatever. Those guys shouldn't be bothering us today. Wait, and this is where I want to go back up. What am I looking at? Oh, I mean, the thing is, I know there's no variants in there. I know there's no recipes in there. And even if there's something good, I'm out. Time to go. So I pretty sure I know where Barb's rifle is. I want to double check at the Kwanzaa garage. Just in case my old blind eyes didn't catch it, but you want to come along? Come on. Oh yeah. Anyway, this guy wants to go with us. I love this game. I love how silly it is. First of all, really I'm the #1 target for a single wolf. Over and over and over. And two, they're just going to run wherever you're going to go. I think I can cut over this hill. There he is. Hey, buddy. You really are lost. Want to come with me this way? You probably do. So yeah, even the little satellite one that isn't really related to the story still causes an aurora, and it should be all night, or pretty much all night. Skadoosh. But anyway, I'm pretty sure it's Barb's rifle is under the bridge. I just passed it like right when I first came in because I was thinking that there was a different. I think I was thinking more of like Pleasant Valley. I thought there were more bridges. Yay, let's duck for the realism. There we go. It's like we're really crawling through a cave, you guys. An actual cave. No. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day. It's a Saturday here, and I don't normally record on the weekends, but I really just didn't have a lot of time this week. Look at all this coal. To really get anything done much. I knew I had a little time today, so I at least thought I'd get these fish cakes and rifle that I was looking for in the last video out of the way. You know, let's get that done. There's a flare I would have had.
I'll take it.
But yeah, I don't know. I think I'll try to shoot. But can you hop down here? Is there a way to get down this way? Yes. Okay, normally that was a bit of a jump. I wouldn't risk your glankles on that. Nothing exciting sounding going on. Anyway, oh, beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. So basically, I just came out, you know, that way is blocked, and we popped out over there and just worked our way back around to the road. Now, it can be windy and cold, obviously, during an aurora, right? But it's not a blizzard. It's not going to snow. So I don't have to. And there's something weird going on with the mechanic of getting wet. I wonder if I'm getting wet now. No. Oh, I hear something now. But yeah, I don't really know what's happening, but like, you can get wet by a fire now. You can get, and it's like the fire does nothing. So, I mean, it'll still keep you warm, it's not like not providing warmth, but it's like I said, if it's snowing outside and you think you're out there cooking by your fire and it's going to keep you dry, it will not. So I don't know if that's something they've changed. I hope not, but you know. I said this before. I mean, I've actually sat by an open fire in the snow. And I'm not saying you don't get snow on you, you don't get all that, but for the most part, if you're close enough, you're gonna stay pretty dry. Boop on down this way. So yeah, I feel like I checked all the other places for Barb's rifle already. I just want to double check at the Quonset gas station. And then I'm just going to make a beeline straight to that bridge. Because honestly, I think that's where it is. I think that's where it is. Because I know I checked the right fishing hut. And like I said, I looked around the garage. And basically, if it's in the garage, it's like right when you first come in, kind of leaning against the lockers. So honestly, I wouldn't, you know, think it would be too big a deal. To see. I'll get the point made. I swear to God. It should have been easy for me to see. Now, the best news out of all of this, and there's you can see the shoreline or the edge of the ice up there, so you can do the beach combing here too. Beautiful night to be out and about. I'm gonna do a quick peek just because, man, these are hardly ever here. I don't get a lot of luck in Coastal Highway. I really don't. I've had good playthroughs where I've come in and like almost every single building was on. But that is the rare, not the rule. Or what do they say? That was a Maglin.
I think I can use this.
I think I said that wrong. The exception. I don't know. Some kind of folksy wisdom. Give me snow pants. No.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
I mean, just a ridiculous amount of clothing. Good stuff. Just doesn't really do anything to me. I definitely wanted you to have a baseball cap here. They love their ball caps in Canada. I don't know if that's true. I think this is really is that an American thing? And I mean like North America, South America, Central America, like we all wear ball caps. You know, I'm really thinking of that. Like, I mean, other than like when it was hot, I guess. Are Europeans running around baseball caps? Nothing. I was hoping for an easy cup of coffee. See, we got tons of cooking pots.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Astrid. I mean, until they put the vendor in, you don't see anyone in survival mode. Why are you worried? Is that an ear wrap? Oh. Yeah, I think it's interesting that, like, they took them from, like, the kind of places you could... you can't rely on them being there, but you could rely on them sometimes being there. Lots of tea.
This'll come in handy.
I mean, a great find. That's also nice. Great windproofing early game. Certainly a lot lighter weight than the leather jacket. See, that's the thing. The leather jacket's great. It's good warmth. It's good. You know, it's good. Really great windproofing. I think it's like fully prepared. It's like 8 degrees, but it's 5.5 pounds. So yeah. I was trying to think of like what coat is comparable, and I guess it's like an alternative to the wolf coat. Because I mean, look, we get a nice guard, or protection, I think is what they call it. Yeah, protection. Great windproofing, decent warmth. You know, it gets about the same warmth as most of the other nicer jackets. Fine. That's a good one. But yeah, I mean, and here's the thing. So that's lighter. Because I think a wolf coat's 7 pounds. Gotta try this stuff out. And there's a new bedroll too. I haven't been where there are any ptarmigan yet. Wolfskin coat, a little over 6.5 pounds. So yeah, it's 1.10 pounds heavier. Which, I mean, it's not that much, but it can make a difference, man. 1.10 pounds is a book. Skill book, you know, it's a lot of things in this game, it can be. I was just wondering, can the wind affect things that you throw? Yeah. Been playing this game a long time. It's the first time I ever thought about the wind messing up my rocks or my arrows. I play hunting games too. That's the I think I'd take in the wind, but it doesn't seem to do anything. You know what? Let me just pause. There we go. Yeah, I could have let dude just keep auto walk bouncing into things, but you know, why don't I just do the little task there real quick and get it over with. So anyway, on a nice clear night like tonight, if you're playing, let's say, Pilgrim mode, or you're playing on the custom mode where it's passive animals, or you just got a good view like this, I mean, you can cut across this ice, and it's going to make this journey so much faster, especially to where I want to go, which is technically like there. You know what I'm saying? Actually, it's more like there. But again, just in case I'm an idiot, I want to check the Kwanzaa garage for Barb's rifle. I don't think it's going to be there. I feel like I would have seen it. But once I find out for sure it's not there, then I definitely know where it is. And it's on the way out. And I got an Aurora. And I might stop at the fire and make a couple more coffees. You don't know. Pizza Hulk's a loose cannon today. Oh, super pilgrim mode. Talk a lot of smack there. Us pilgrims. It's a custom mode designed for looting new stuff. Yeah, because unless they meant that one. Oh, we got some. Shoot. Alright, well, we got some flashy-eyed boys. Oh, her. I know. I checked that fishing cabin down there. Yeah, I know. I think, though, that, here's what I know. It's in a fishing cabin right outside Misanthrope Island. That, ladies and gentlemen, right there is Misanthrope Island. I went to the fishing cap. It's right there in front of it. I don't know if you can see it. Let me get my trusty rock out. Right there. And I have, again, in passive mode, can you get attacked by wolves? Yes. In passive mode, can you get attacked by bears? Yes. In passive mode, can you get attacked by a moose? Yes. It's just unlikely. Particularly with the wolves. But whenever they get all twitchy with these auroras, I don't know. I feel like it's a bit better to be careful. I would have thought I would have grabbed either...
This has been here a while.
Oh, actually, that's got some moisture in it. I'll take that. I feel like I would have grabbed... Oh, I thought they were rifle bullets. I definitely would have grabbed the... If they were rifle bullets. Let's see if we find any clothing. I wouldn't mind hitting the islands and checking the checking those guys for the clothing. But at this point, I mean, you know, let's go. Let's go, pizza. Let's go. Get it on, man. You're 2 videos in trying to find a recipe and one gun. And they're both going to be an hour and some change, so... Yeah. But like I said, I always like to, you know, I like to do the looting as well along the way because, you know, it shows you different opportunities, places, and whatever. But I think really importantly, more importantly to me, especially if you're a beginner or new to the game, showing you different ways to get through these territories. You know, I've watched people play and seeing, you know, I love watching broadcasts myself personally and watching new people and I love watching people who are like, they don't know how to get out of like Mystery Lake, or they, you know what I mean? Or they can't, they started somewhere where it's not necessarily like super easy to, you know, here you could, let's say you started here, you could definitely find your way probably to Crumbling Highway and out that way, but you might have a harder time getting out to Ravine. But yeah, even my mild inclination to just do a little more looking. Yeah, that Expedition Parker's out here somewhere. Now, I want to take full advantage of this Aurora. Because again, and it should last. I mean, we're well into the night. It should last until morning. They usually do. When you turn on the signal tower. Sorry. Let me stress that. It could be if it's a regular Aurora, it could be like 2-3 hours. Sometimes it starts and then stops. All right. So if it was going to be here, it'd be right here. Now let's see if there's anything I really want to take with me. I got oil, I got flour, I want this coffee. I got peaches and whatnot. I'll bring this nice oatmeal with me. I got a gun kit. Grab a torch. Give me my freaking pry bar bag, pizza, you knucklehead. I was gonna say, I should have a bunch of hooks in here. Yeah, I'll grab that. Good to go. So, it's not right here. It's not anywhere else in the gas station. But yeah, I have been noticing and been remarking, I hope, if you happen to be one of the folks that are following along and watching these videos. And if you are, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that, you guys are having some fun with these videos like I am. So, very cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, I think I should be back. So I gave my kid their PS4 controller broke. And I gave him one of my old ones. And anyway, they're playing. I don't know what they're playing right now. Hogwarts, maybe. I think that's what they're. Anyway, she just turned on the remote. And my game was like, no, you want to use this controller. No. So that's what happened there. Man, this rifle better be here. I swear to God. I hope I'm not wrong. I really think it's all the way up towards the beginning, or what I consider the beginning of Coastal Highway. So the road, the Coastal Highway, it's right over here to my right. You know what? I'll just run down it. So the trick is, the ice is a diagonal, right? So I could cut some serious time. There's a fishing village like where my finger is. It's kind of where I'm headed. And but I would like to point out, especially in this area, the road in between Coastal High, or the Kwanzaa gas station we were just at, and the fishing huts I'm going to, isn't always too bad. The wolves are a lot of times out on the ice, and I don't really remember getting messed with too much in this transition. Now the only thing is, though, of course, Once you get to the Quonset garage, it's a bad place. Wolves out on the ice, wolves all around you. Like, you could step out the door and get insta attacked. Bears run right around the gas station. And a moose will occasionally just show up there, like Trapper's Cabin. And again, could be right outside your door. It's a mess. You need to be a little bit past beginner maybe before trying to tackle. I mean, I wouldn't say trying to tackle like looting there, although I would be extremely cautious. But I would be definitely very careful. I mean, it's a good base. Meat's outside your door. But everything in the game that wants to kill you lives right in that little town, so. Bear that in mind. Sorry. I am a dad. Uh-oh. I also have auto lock on and I'm not paying attention. And there we go. Haha. I know what I'm doing. Ish. Anyway, I've had a lot of fun. I really am excited. A lot of guys and gals have been watching my Long Dark videos, and I appreciate it. A lot of folks, for me anyway. I've got a Long Dark video that's almost at 100 views, and that'll be the first time I've ever had a Long Dark video hit 100 views. I'm excited, like pretty darn excited, and averaging like 8 to 15 views per video. And that makes me happy. That does. I would love to be able to provide some entertainment for some folks. Let's eat this. And some help, any kind of knowledge I can pass on. Like I said, I feel like pizza's going to help you get where you need to go. Probably the best.
I think I can use this.
Wow, it's actually really nice. It's not super helpful in this playthrough. Oh, is that a sewing book? Oh, good. I actually am going to read that. I'll take that with me. That was a heck of a car. Look at that green! Holy smokes, that's amazing. Yep. You know, it's funny because, you know, I remember different games for different things. Different experiences and stuff. And this one will always be in my head. It's just absolutely incredibly beautiful. It's so pretty. It's just... And, you know, I'm definitely one of those people, like, if I could run away and, like, hide in paintings for... you know, like, if you go to a museum and just hop from painting to painting to painting, and, like, that, and be inside of it, and, like be in sunflowers, or, you know, kiss Mona Lisa on the cheek, or some stuff like that, that would be so badass. So this is like a dream come true for me, as far as visuals, and the game itself. You know. I think it's interesting. I mean, I'm happy, and I keep saying this, and I am super appreciative that they're adding some more crafting and just more things we can do. But I can't say I'm overly... Like, I'm fine with there not being... I don't need to build, like, a house. You know? I don't need to Minecraft this thing right here. I just want to peek in the lockers. See if there's anything I really want to take with me. been trying to do is gather some better ingredients. So better oatmeal, better flour, and better peaches will hopefully make better Cambridge porridge. Or I think I have a pancake recipe that maybe has peaches now too. Alright, let's go get this rifle. When I live in Coastal Highway, and sometimes I do like to live here. In fact, this is kind of like my favorite, one of my favorite in-game places. Like, this is where you want to be on your 500th day. Because the hunting here is incredible. You do have fishing. We've got our new fishing setups. I did that video. I thought, well, I think the fishing mechanic is better. I'm not sure about these pop-up things, but they're alright. I like the lures, I like the bait, all that stuff is fantastic. And I think it's very helpful for just regular fishing. The pop-ups are they're material intensive. And I feel like they're going to be much more useful at Stalker and below than they are going to be on Interloper. Now on Interloper, of course, you want to try to get calories and the fish and the oil and stuff. So it's not like they can't help, but I feel like they're going to be useful at a particular point and then really just not have much use. Because they're going to wear down. You're going to lose your hooks and your lures. It's just really a ton of scrap metal, Alright, this rifle better be here, or something is going terribly wrong. Okay, so I asked this question already, and I think now that I have answered it. Just because there's a variant in the game, does that mean it's going to show up for you? I don't think that's a yes. You know what? No, I've already looked, I know. So we got Vaughn's rifle. And I showed you the 3 places where you can find Barb's rifle. Unfortunately, it's not here. I'll check back up at the train cars. I guess I could check up there. I guess I'll check up there again. So I just want to point out, I'm going to double check 2 locations, but I was already pretty sure that it wasn't there, and looked in the other. So I've hit all 4 locations that I know of, and as far as am concerned, the internet knows of. But I want to be thorough. Actually, I don't think I am. I'm going to leave. I already checked it, man. I know I did. It wasn't there. And I would rather use the Aurora to go ahead and get across Ravine. If you've ever watched any of my videos, Ravine is one of those places I am not a fan of. And I don't really have very good luck with the weather there, so... So I'm just going to say Barb's rifle did not spawn in this time. And that makes sense, right? Meaning, do you really get to walk around with the 3 variant pistols, the 3... variant rifles? It seems a little sketch, so. Or I missed it. I don't think I did, but We all have our limitations. Up the hill and away, I say. I already checked this. Just another little favorite spot I like to look at and hang out in. I think I picked it all up, but you can find coal in this stream. Great way to get warm. Oh, yep, lots of cattails in here. There's my bridge. Maybe it's this bridge. Oh, you know what? Oh, that would be cool. I didn't really think about it. I just thought it would be on the water. I don't know, because I'm ridiculous. Let me run up here and see if it's under this one. I might be able to walk out of here with a rifle yet. I don't know. I know it's under a concrete bridge. I really thought it was that one down below. I still kind of do, but I don't want to be the guy who didn't look. Now, doesn't even look like the place I need to be, so due diligence. Yeah, I don't think Barb's rifles spawned in. So, you know, curators may or may not be there either. It could just be, you know, I was wondering about that. I mean, like, is it like one rifle and one pistol per playthrough? But how do the numbers stack? Can you run around with all three variants? I don't know. The only other thing I was thinking is that I could go back to Mystery, get my other rope, and then go ahead and hit Bleak. Because there's definitely stuff in Bleak that I want. There's a pistol, I believe, and a recipe in Bleak. I think it might be one of the few places that has both. But I got to get back to Mystery first. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about leaving that behind, honestly. I don't think it's there. There we go. Alright, so all I'm going to do is cross ravine and head back into Mystery. Get set up for my next adventure. I think this is a really nice looking shot. I'm going to call it a video right here. Listen, if you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you see this at a later date or time, thank you guys for watching so much. And thank everybody that's been checking out my Long Dark videos. I am over the moon. So happy. Thank you so much. Listen, y'all have a great day and be good to each other.